Have you ever lost something valuable and thought it was gone forever? What if someone found it and returned it to you? This is exactly what happened to Hector Sosa, a Mexican millionaire on a trip to San Diego with his daughter Margarita. But what he never could have imagined was the unexpected request made by the young boy who found his wallet in a poor neighborhood of Coronado Island. Hector was left speechless and brought to tears by the boy's heartfelt plea. What could this boy have asked a wealthy man like Hector? You won't believe the incredible story that unfolds in this video. Lost and found. Hector Sosa was a millionaire who had previously been interviewed by Forbes. He was a philanthropist who invested in large retail chains and raised large sums of money to provide food, clothing, and medical care to people in his country and throughout Latin America who were in need. One day, Hector was visiting a tourist attraction on America's west coast with his daughter Margarita, who had just turned 18. When the boat was approaching the port, Hector looked in his pocket for his wallet but couldn't find it. Margarita asked if it had been a while since he had used his wallet, and Hector replied that he had only used his money to purchase a souvenir while visiting the poor neighborhood on the island. He expressed his hope that whoever took or found his wallet would contact him and return it. Hector was not expecting what was to come next. An unusual reward. Hector Sosa and his daughter Margarita were worried after spending 2 hours at their hotel without receiving any news about his lost wallet. Despite the efforts of the tour boat staff, the wallet remained missing, and Margarita was anxious since some credit cards were necessary for her upcoming birthday. The next day, Hector received a call from an unknown number, informing him that someone had found his wallet. Although Margarita was hesitant, they went to the location, which was outside the tourist area, and a child named Paul gave them the wallet. Paul asked for $2, which surprised Margarita. However, Paul explained that he had used all his savings to make a phone call from a public phone as he did not have a phone of his own. He had spent the previous night begging but received nothing, so he bought a cupcake for his sister's birthday with his remaining savings. A heartfelt reward. Hector Sosa was intrigued by the skinny boy's story and urged him to continue. The boy revealed that he had lived on the streets for over a year with his mother and sister and begged for money to buy his sister a cake. Margarita, who initially judged the boy harshly, was moved to tears and gave him a card to visit her luxury hotel the next day. She then asked her father for permission to give the boy $300. Hector and Margarita left with a newfound appreciation for life and its people. A life-changing moment. The next day, Hector and Margarita woke up refreshed and ready to continue their trip. But something had changed. Margarita had a newfound appreciation for the people they had met and the experiences they had shared. As they made their way to the zoo, Margarita couldn't stop thinking about Paul and his family. She wondered if there was more they could do to help them. Hector noticed his daughter's contemplative expression and encouraged her to think of ways she could make a positive impact in their community and beyond. After returning to Mexico, they found a charity to support underprivileged families and children. They worked tirelessly to raise funds and awareness, and their efforts paid off. Years later, Margarita reflected on that fateful day when they met Paul and his family. It had opened their eyes to the struggles of others and gave them a newfound purpose in life. She realized that impactful moments came from unexpected places and unlikely people. She was grateful for that day and for the lessons it had taught her about compassion, kindness, and the power of giving back. In conclusion, the story of Hector Sosa and Paul is a testament to the power of human kindness and the impact one person can have on another's life. It's a reminder that we all have the ability to make a positive difference in the world, no matter how big or small. And sometimes the most meaningful moments in life come from the most unexpected places and the most unlikely of people. That's all for this video. To ensure you don't miss any of our new videos, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Until next time, take care, and thanks for watching.